Glenn Quagmire? Why does that name sound familiar? Oh yeah, I treated you for butt flu.
Hey, you wanna keep it down?
Easy now, that's my privilege as a doctor to talk about that stuff.
How's it going, Dr. Kamada? Bob! Matei! Oh, hiya, Rachel. Oh, hey, Dr. Geller. Sarah. Jim. Mariana.
Sheesh, Joe.
Yeah, I come here a lot.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the John.
Good, me and Joe can stay here and tell secrets. I'm wearing my dead grandmother's panties.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Mr. Pewterschmidt, but the cancer is terminal. If you're lucky, you've got 2 weeks to live.
I understand.
Oh my God! Carter's dying?
I now declare this hair transplant officially over.
Hey, he's back!
You look great, Quagmire.
Oh my God, one of my patients on 2 has been shot.
Esposa tiene un lunar de pelo en la cara y miren lo que pasa.
Ay, amor, ¿y para dónde vas tan elegante y tan perfumado?
Ay, amor, imagínate que unos amigos me invitaron para una discoteca.
Ay, amor, ¿en serio? Entonces me pondré mi vestido nuevo.
Espera, ¿qué dijiste? Lamento informarte que conmigo no vas a ir. ¿Cómo se te ocurre que tú vas a salir conmigo con esa valla tan fea que tienes ahí en la cara?
Ay, amor, ¿por qué me tienes que humillar así? Si recuerda que esto es un lunar de nacimiento. Además, tú me aceptaste así.
Bueno, está bien. Si quieres salir conmigo, pues busca la solución a eso, porque si no, ya sabes que conmigo no puedes salir.
Ya estaba cansada de que mi esposo se avergonzara de mí.
Hola amiga, ¿cómo estás? Apenas me llamaste bien en cuanto pude, cuéntame.
Ay, amiga, estoy muy triste porque hoy mi esposo lo invitaron para una rumba y no me quiso llevar por el simple hecho de tener ese lunar ahí. Ya no sé qué hacer con esta situación.
Ay amiga, te entiendo cómo debes de sentirte, pero si has probado miles de medicamentos y ninguno te ha servido, también tienes que comprenderlo a él, amiga.
¿Crees que existe algún método para quitarme mi lunar o no hay ninguna solución?
No, Eddie Munson in Stranger Things is actually based on like a real murder.
A murder?
Yeah, like a real one.
Oh shit.
So there's this thing called the West Memphis 3, right? And pretty much these 3 boys, they were murdered and their bodies were mutilated in like a forest in the area, right? Now they blamed, there was this thing going on called satanic panic. So around this time, this was like the birth of metal music.
Okay.
So Metallica, you know what I mean? All of these metal tracks coming out, Megadeth, whatever.
So you're influenced by that.
They blamed it on these 3 boys that were super into heavy metal. They dressed weird. Yeah. And one of them, this is who Eddie Munson is actually based on. He was a known cultist and he actually did witchcraft.
What?
Yeah. But the thing is, there was no evidence linking them to the murder. Literally no like physical evidence. So they were locked up. And they were going to be sentenced to the death sentence and life in prison.
Okay.
But they didn't have any solid evidence, so they just let them free.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy too? Then one of the boys that was killed and murdered, his...
Miren esta novedosa idea para emprender. Este tipo aprendió y nos enseña cómo fabricar mesas y sillas para vender con muy poco presupuesto. Con 4 fierros, un poco de cartón, arena y cemento, podemos crear estos muebles. Como pueden ver, ahora sacó los moldes, los llenó con cemento. Previamente acá va a ser las partes de lo que sería la mesa. Le va dando forma con cosas que todos tenemos en nuestro hogar. Son rollos de papel higiénico y va cortando ahora el cemento. Vamos a ver qué tal va quedando. Y rellenamos los tubitos de papel higiénico, le ponemos más cemento una vez que ya secó todo. Y también la genialidad. Esta sería así. Como pueden ver, todo hecho con muy poco presupuesto. Empezamos con la base chiquita y vamos poniendo bases cada vez más grandes. Una forma inteligente de reutilizar los rollos de papel higiénico. Lo pintamos y listo, para la venta. Le doy un 10.
So, this is a collab with a ski company. This is Hinterland Skis. They sent me these guys, and I am going to create art on top of them. So, might as well do it on canvas and a skis at the same time. So this is kind of the first layer of probably 3 layers, 2 or 3 that we're going to be putting on this. First one's, of course, texture, my kind of signature. And then as it gets more dialed in, we're going to put some body ones, some splattery stuff, and then kind of go from there. It should look really classy at the end. I really like this purple. The blue is just more for texture. I'm going to be painting over it. Everything's going to be that kind of purpley color. It should be really nice. And what's going to be really cool is kind of the reveal at the end, where I take the skis off and you get to see the painting like as is, without the texture behind it, or without the lines where the skis are. So I'm really loving this. It looks really nice, and I can't wait for you guys to see the finished product. I've got the vision in my head, just got to kind of enact it through this pendulum. And I'm going to be doing probably like 3 or 4 swings. So I want lots of lines. So let's go ahead and pull this one. Add some more paint, swirl a little low. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and hit it. Nice. Yeah, so I want tons of texture on this bad boy. Like I said, a lot of these, we're not looking for the perfect end result, we're just looking for nice texture so we can add more to it later. That's kind of the goal here. And I really like this color combo. And it's interesting how, since it's so raised up off the canvas, you get these gaps here. I've never seen that before. We're all learning something new today. Yeah, never thought I'd be painting skis in my life. But what's cool is he could actually like use these, which would be really sick to see someone like ski with my art. I don't think anyone could say that. I'll be the first artist that the art will be used to ski with. And I'm here for it. Alright. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and let this roll for a little bit, and then pull it and do some more layers. I want pretty much complete coverage on this. That's the goal anyways. Or pretty much there's no negative space. It's all covered. This is just texture, so it's just for fun. I really like how the logo's getting covered up, but you can still kind of see it. It's a little bit masked. It's really interesting. Yeah, so once this goes for probably another 10-15 seconds, I'm gonna pull it and we're gonna do another circular swing. Actually, we're gonna do a line. We're gonna do a line. I lied. Okay, I lied. Here we go. Boom, pull that. Line time. 3, 2, 1. The lines you gotta be real precise with because they look a little wonky if you don't. What I want for this one is I'd like for it to come flat in center. So the skis are totally covered. I think that would be a really, really cool effect. So yeah, that's the plan anyways. Interesting, the lines are going to clash a little bit. I'm not mad at it though, because I want to have one perfect circle come into center, bring everything together, kind of like what I normally do. That way you can have really, really good coverage, but I would like for these lines to come flat so you get that 3D effect from it. So I'm curious if this actually will, or if this is just going to keep going in a circle. There's a real finesse to it to try to get that flat. Oh yeah, it is. It's going to come in. So probably 10 swings and it'll be flat in the center. And then I'm going to do one big circular swing to finish this out. And then we will move on with our lives. I love saying that. It's my new saying. This is very unique. Someone just knocked on my door. I think. Never mind. That actually scared me a little bit. A little jumpy. Yeah, so what I also like is that I put some green in there, and you can kind of start to see the green coming out a little bit. Which actually is really cool looking. Okay. Here we go. Ready? Maybe like 3, 2, 1, and pull. Alright, now big circle. And this will be the conclusion of this painting. Dialed in real tight. I'm curious what you guys are seeing with this, because like from my angle, it's really interesting, but I'm curious if with the ski perspective with the X at the top, if you see the similar things that I see. So you have to tell me if you like this angle, if you like when I paint over things, if you want just the thing, or if you like the canvas with it. Just lots of questions for you. Yeah, so this one should dial in. I want this really tight in the center. And then that'll be the end. I don't know if you can see the vision yet, but as it dials in, you'll be able to see it. It's going to be pretty much a perfect circle from what I'm seeing. Yeah, this is so fun. I just can't wait. I want to see a video of the dude hitting the slopes with this thing. That would just make my month, make my year. Especially with winter coming up real soon. I mean, not really. To me, time moves way too fast. So with winter coming up after summer, or fall and then winter, or whatever, ski season at some point coming up, this is a good time to get this knocked out, start promo in August. And yeah, it's really cool. Lots of texture, not too mushy, not too many layers. And then we're gonna have a nice intense focal point in the center. Really, really tied together. So yeah, that is the plan anyways. I want this circle's gonna go crazy into the center. I want you to be like, whoa, I'm falling into this thing. Especially from this top-down angle, you gotta have the perfect circle at the end. It is the coldest color special. Oh yeah. I'm sure at this point you can see it coming together. The other thing I realized with my paintings is when I'm recording video, there's the AC is right next to the camera. So I might have to get some sort of mic. If you guys have suggestions for Bluetooth mics for me to use, let me know, because that would be extremely helpful so I don't have to hear all the time. I've seen some on Amazon, but they look like the reviews aren't very good. I have a camera, but the audio is really bad, so I'd have to get a Bluetooth mic for that too. I use my phone pretty much exclusively for content at this point. So a million questions for you today, I guess, but this is what we're rocking with. I can't wait to pull this away and lift up the skis. I think it's going to be really special. Yeah, so like I said previously, the texture doesn't really, or the color doesn't really matter. It's just for texture, just for fun at this point. So yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pull this. Ready? In 3, 2, and 1. All right, guys, let's do the reveal. Pull this out of the way. Pull off this first ski. Ready? Straight up. Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. And then this ski should be really, really crisp since it was on the bottom. Look at that. We got ourselves a big ol' X.